Man, hey, how you doing, guys? This is Souls44. We're playing Craftoria, and today I automated brass sheets, and they did it so much easier than you normally would. So just take a look at this. It's going to be a short video, I think, because we're going to do maybe one or two things and nothing crazy. So again, you can't do this. I said this before. You can't do this like very beginning, but this is the easiest way I can see of to do it. You're going to want an entangled block to your a depot. You want your importer to import only the items that you want to import off the depot. And you want your pattern provider to have your pattern for your items that you're going to send to the depot. So if I send right now a brass ingot, it will then send it to the entangled block depot. And then this will then pull off the brass sheet once it's created. And I think we want that on blocking mode. So what that does is only sends one piece, so it doesn't like fill up the deal, but it's pretty quick. I'll show you the setup for it. You're gonna be like, what the heck? Oh yeah, and I created a portal to the create island. For you that play with Tempad, that's probably a good Tempad spot or something. All right, so very simple. I just shuffled over one vertical with one vertical gearbox to another gearbox to the press. We're still running the exact same gear setup. I really like how that looks. And then, yeah, it sends it to here. Boom, boom. No crazy, nothing. And I think I could actually automate any one of the plates. I wonder if lead and, because I don't have lead and silver on AutoCraft. I wonder if I could put lead and silver on there. No. Flat and glyph works, though. Let's see what a press can do. Pressing. What the heck is this? An enchanting template. Well, that's kind of neat. Okay, I could do these. Well, so yeah, this is really fast too. Like really, let's show you how fast this is. There's my first one. Done. The slowest part about it is the extraction, which I could put acceleration cards on there, I suppose. So now we have brass sheets. You know what that means? We can make a deployer. Oops. Wait, do I have a deployer? I think I have it on AutoCraft already. Wait, no, it doesn't mean we can make a deployer. Oh, yes, it does. Okay, so the rose quartz is crafted from redstone and quartz. It's sent over to the enrichment chamber, one of my enrichments deals. Excuse me, hold on. Oh, this is my second soda for today. I am breaking all my rules. Um, so that it's enriched, it becomes the polished rose quartz. We don't have to make a sanding system. Now we might have to for other items, but for this one we don't. Brass sheets, we already know how they're gonna be made. Voila, now we have our deployer. Now, we don't need the deployer to make the encasings. I want to make that clear. We're going to set up a system right now using an advanced clicker and a breaker so that we can have all the casings we want. All of these brass casings, all of the andesite casings, all of that. So let's go ahead and set that up. I want to set that a little bit. Let's go right here. All right, so the clicker needs power because it's the advanced version, but a regular clicker will work just fine. I just happen to have extra power right now. We are still making antimatter, so We have now got power. Okay, so we can right click, target blocks. We don't need to worry about a filter. We don't need to worry about turning it off and on. We do need to see where it's clicking. Now, I think I could actually do the breaker as well. Let's get the advanced breaker. Ooh, we're going to have to tell it to make how to make a paxel. That's weird. We don't have shovel and diamond pickaxe on AutoCraft. That won't take but a second here, sorry. Oh, I mean axe and shovel. We have the diamond pickaxe, but that's it. We're running out of pattern space, but we're almost to the point now where I can make the quantum crafting system completely with, and it will replace all of it. I got plenty of room. Well, not plenty. I've got enough. Hopefully by the time I get back on my next video, I should be able to do this. Oh, hold on. You gotta make the basic one to make the advanced one. You could just use the basic one without power to do this. That's not really that difficult. Once you see it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's super easy. Matter of fact, now I want to do a lot at once. I don't know what that was for the replication mod, but that's not good. What is it? Oh, the observer. That sucks. Hold on. We're always gonna need patterns. I should just have to keep it stocked for that. A lot of time I did that. I finished my block breaker. All right. Block breaker. I don't have to do this any other way. This is just simple. Okay. So the clicker is going to right click the alloys onto the blocks. And I don't want to do a lot at once. I was thinking we could do 6. That sound good? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's way more than 6. Let me do that. Hold on. Yeah, that'll work. Nice, good spot. I don't know if it'll be the middle. Nope, it does the middle. I don't like that empty cube there. That's kind of ugly. Now we want it to be able to break it, but we only want to we want it to break. We want it to allow the andesite casing. So this will give us room for all the different casings that we're going to do. And because we're rich, we can make it break it with the alloy axe. I think an axe will do it. We got one extra anyway. All right, so that's the place clicker. We also need a placer too. We actually have advanced block placer. And we're going to want to line it up with that spot. Oh, we got to give it some power. But you don't have to use the advanced ones. You can just do singles. All right, we want that to move this way. And then there, and then there. So it overlaps. So now the placer, when stuff is sent to it, is going to place them right here. Now we're going to do the breaker. Oh yeah, it's not going to have the same. And then that overlaps. So now they all overlap. And to double check, we'll just turn them off one at a time and they should stay in the same spot. Okay, cool. So what casings do we want to do? We want the andesite, we want the brass. So let's do brass casing. Yeah, I know I could do it with the deployer, right? But first of all, that's going to take up some rotational power. I don't feel like it. Second of all, why make a whole bunch of mechanical stuff when I could just do 3 of these there and just have it sent, right? Because we're going to do what we always do. Entangle block for the pattern provider. And it's going to send it to this. I mean, we could do it to a router, right? We could do it with a router, but why not just go straight to the advanced block placer? And then I hope that Axe works. Let's check. Yep. And then we need a collector. Uh, no. Do I want to stress this router out? No, let's not stress the router out. I don't know if the router will be able to handle it. So let's just set another router here. And I guess I can use a vacuum module and a sender. And while we're waiting for that vacuum module to make, we're going to go ahead and make the pattern for the other casings. Copper casings. We don't need to log. Wait. Oh yeah, the clicker is going to have to receive the item also. Oh, I want to do that. Let's go back. Let's go back to the base, and I'll figure that out. Hold on. Go in. Okay. So let's see. We're going to do the entangle block. We already know that. So let's go ahead and get one of those. Boy, I went. This is the most used item, I swear. That's in routers. Well, yeah, let's do the entangle block. Did I get it? Okay, I did. So we'll go. Let's do this. Let's do 2 entangle blocks. I got an idea. This is a way that I've learned how to do multiple items. Maybe it'll work. We do a barrel. Doesn't have to be anything special. And we're gonna go here. And this is how I can send multiple items for one pattern. It should work. Oh, let me. There, facing that way. And oh, it automatically packaged it. That's cool. And set that for blocking mode. And now we can manually create any pattern we want for these 2 entangle blocks. One of them is going to be for the placer, and then the other one is going to be for the clicker. We just want an item pipe. And we need to Tell it, don't do anything with that. There. And then, of course, that'll connect once we, oops. No, there. All right, so here's the idea. The pattern will go into the barrel, and the barrel will allow you to spread out your items to what you need. Uh, I think what you got to do, though, if I'm not mistaken, is you need to set the pipes output here, and then you tell it furthest first, right? Because we want this is the placer. No, we want the place first, and then we want it to click it, right? So it should, because this is further, it should send first to here, then to here. And what we want to do is make sure that when we make the pattern for the casing, we're going to do brass casings first, right? Place, then click, place, then click. It should go in that order in theory. This is experimental too, okay? I'm not 100% sure this is going to, I might have to move this farther away, but it should work. Maybe. This is bypassing using the deployer. We're going to have it do the brass casing and the side casing. We're going to have it do, are we going to make a train? Dude, sturdy sheets are a pain in the butt. I don't think I want to do that. Copper casing, right? And that's all the casings in this pack. So there is an add-on for Create that adds a whole bunch of different casings. You can get netherite casings, all kinds of stuff. So what's the creative casing do? What? They have a creative. Yeah, but what does it do? It just looks. Does it just like never break? I don't understand what that would be good for. Somebody explain that to me. All right, let's go ahead and get this other entangled block going and try this experiment out because I want to see if this actually works. I've never done it. All right, we have the placer, and now we need the clicker. And it should go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then as it places, it should. I just realized we got to change these patterns. We don't have to change these patterns. We're going to change patterns. It says middle click to do the amount. We're going to do 6 at a time. And change it. Now, it should use any oak that's stripped or anything that's stripped already. I'm not 100% sure, but it should. All right, that should work. Let's go over there and watch it happen and see if it works. What do we need 6 of? Hey, how come I don't have my brass case in it? Did I not put it back in there? It's not showing any of it. Oh, okay. How about we put it online? Okay, let's go back. No, it wasn't online. Just yeah. Okay, let's try it. Let's see. We'll just do brass first. We'll just tell it to make one. It should make six. It says 6 to 1. Oh, I forgot to change the output. Whatever. Let's see if it works. Well, this won't work anyway. We're gonna change it to brass. Cool. It works. Just like I meant it to. I don't know what it took so long for. I guess it was making grass behind my back. I didn't even see it. Now we got the vacuum. It should be ready. And we're gonna speed that up. That should be plenty. I'm guessing. And the sender. Oh, I forgot to put the sender there. Oh, I was there. Send. All right, we got to change this the recipe though, so that it says 6 here. It technically it wouldn't matter. I kind of lied to the system, right? Like you can tell it what you want to with a processing pattern. As long as the input equals the output, the system won't get confused. And even though this one didn't, it still was able to handle it. So let's just change those patterns real quick. I like that it's got barrel. I wonder if I can name it. That'd be kind of nice. Go there. Six. Change. Right. Yep. Middle click. Changed. And there we go. Go back in the barrel. You can use this process, the system that I've come up with on a whole lot of things. Like you could really just go wild. That's how I automate like things for occultism. If I was gonna automate occultism, which I decided I'm just not gonna do, that's the same way. You just have one pattern provider, a barrel. The items go in for the processing, put it on blocking mode, and then the barrel, you just send it to wherever you need it to go from there in the order that you want it to go in. You can have random, you can have it in order, you can have it nearest, farthest to nearest, you name it. And then just have it, or you can have it like a bunch of senders, right? That's what I was going to do was pick it to a barrel, have it pipe to the senders, have the senders put it onto each of the different bowls, and then the bowls would automatically start once the final the book, right? With the book gets put in the middle and then it would start the ritual. But then you have to wait like an hour for it to work unless you create the time wand and a clicker and have the clicker filled with yeah, I don't feel like doing that. Let's do this one more time. Let's just see what casing we want. We want andesite casings, and now that those are automated, we should be able to get casings however we want. I already have 5. I manually made some. So let's say 20. Ah, that's why. It's crafting the stripped oak wood. Why is it doing that, though? I have stripped the... Do I have oak blocks? Let's change the pattern one more time, guys. Because it doesn't matter what stripped version of wood it is. It just has to be wood, and it's deciding to use this first, which is six. Okay, that one worked just fine. See, it switches over to stripped oak log. To be honest with you, I can't remember how I got the stripped oak logs. Oh, fluid extractors. Oh, that must be what it was. Maybe. I don't remember. It must be from the stripped oak logs. Yeah, I have them breaking stripped oak. Okay. Well, it stopped. So at some point, it's going to have to use the replication mod, but like we've got tons of material for that to go, and I'm just going to tell it to go ahead and make a bunch. That way I'm done. Okay, cool. So there you have it, folks. That is how you make casings automated. We're going to tell it to make a bunch real quick and see if it works as intended. These deployers are going to be used for me to make the precision, whatever, precision thing, what it's called. Did I miss one? Kind of slow. Hey, that was messed up. It was telling me it had 10 before I had 10. Oh, because it made 12. Because it's making 6 at a time. So multiples of 6. That's actually kind of cool. Can I make a bunch of brass? Tell it to make 24. In case you don't know, that's math for Marines. Look at it go. It's so much faster than I expected. So it's not even placing them. Just for fun, I guess. I don't know. Pretty cool. Okay. How much time do we have? Let's check. We got about 15 minutes or so, give or take. I probably should cut the video a little short today, though. But I want to finish up this. We need more deployers. I think we need. What is that precision deal? Let's go ahead and add that to the automated deal. It's 3, but it's 5 times. And I did this on my Aldemots 10 setup, and I had only 3, but it's super freaking annoying if it to do the routers to in and out of it. So I'm thinking maybe we could do more. I don't know. What do you think, guys? We could just do it where it goes through once, goes on a second set, and then the other set gets it, and then so 6. These things might have a little bit more stress though. They a lot. How much stress units do they have? They are moderate. We have room for goggles. Let's make the goggles. Yay! Advancement made. These goggles I don't mind using. You know what we need to do? We need to make a stress meter. Can we make a stress meter? And now. Does it matter where we put it? That's my question. I don't really know. We could right in the middle. 240 RPM. And wait, that's a rotation meter. Ah, yeah, well, that's good. I don't really care how fast it's going. I know it's super fast. It's maxed out. What we want is a stress meter. There we go. Ah, very low. So we're good. So we're looking at 13,500 and 504 out of 16. So, oh, I see. That's what's left over is the 13,504. So we're only using 1,000. So we're really good. That's fantastic. That means I can do the deployers. They need to be down one though to be able to touch the ground because they got to be one space. So let's go ahead and go with a gearbox. Let's just make 12. I'm gonna put away some of the stuff we don't need necessarily right now. And then I do want some more casings. Now, what color do I want the casings to be? I think brass, since it's already brass, let's just go ahead and get some brass casings. Because we're gonna do this. I don't know, do I want to cover all of it? Does that look good? See, it doesn't look too bad. Looks okay. It kind of looks off because of these. These gearboxes don't look good. Can these be made into gearboxes too? They can. I guess I kind of need to. Can I swap them? Can I swap it? Oh, I can. Heck yeah. That's just, boom. I love that. Ooh. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, oops. Well, that's okay. It looks all right. We'll just leave it. That's nice. It'd be cool if there was a brass basin. All right. Actually, is there, no, there's only one basin. I know for sure there's only one basin. All right, so deployers. Actually, yeah, we gotta come down one. Why did you do that? There you go. And then like that. With the goggles on, it tells you the direction. That's kind of cool. Did the vacuum get it? Oh, there it is. That's cool. That is super cool. All right. I'm sorry. Make sure it's facing the right way. All right. Let's just make 6 deployers. Or 5 deployers. It's automating brass. Lovely. It's making the plates. It's getting more complex. Even though I'm not using the belts and all that stuff, this is still, it's still building on itself. And I think that's really cool. There's 2. I'll just rotate it with the wrench. Can you not turn the way I want? Ah, there. Hey, all right. I like how it changed the color of that to brass. That's just awesome. All right, we got those going. Now we're going to want to, I think, a chain. Oh, they're facing that way. Oh, okay, they can be filtered on either side. Okay, so let's get 3 depots. Actually, we're going to need 6. With my idea anyway, I want 6. Just put them right underneath. Okay. Will that reach them? How do I test that? I think that'll reach. How do I test that? Let's get some stripped wood. And then we'll put one alloy on there and just see if it works the old school way. And just give it. Oh, it doesn't reach. Okay, so it needs to be up one more. That's actually just fine. Oh, the vacuum got him. I gotta be mindful of that vacuum. I might need to set up a different way of doing that. So there's 3 depots. And there. See, that one's not going to go anywhere. Okay, so now we know that's working where it should work. And then to be symmetrical, give me that back. I'm sorry, just I find that adorable. Why? It looks like, what the heck? Facing down? Okay, so maybe like this? And like this. There. I just got to give it power. And a chain. I have chains. There we are. Chain encased chain drive. Sends it right to the side. So now they both have it. And then we check our stress meter. Well, that did take up a lot, but we got more. We got room. So you guys got the idea what's going to happen here. I'm going to send up, down, and then cross, then up, down until it, and then finally at the last bit, it's going to pull out, and I'll just send it here because it's going to send it right to the router or to the integrated dynamic system. But that's enough for today, guys. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate your patience. If you've watched all the way to the end of this video, we're automating Create and one step at a time, but also kind of using other mods to really help out. So today we covered the casings and how to do like multiple at once with any craft that you want. You can do that setup with the barrel. That's really important for this video. So make sure you guys understand that you can use that same system, same setup to make any of your crafts really. Even if it's just a straight to a machine, you could just put a barrel and then have it send to the machine. It's like as a buffer, right? I don't know. Your ideas are as good as mine. Maybe you've got a little bit different, but hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Till next episode. Love your mission. Bye.